Hello everyone. Welcome back to Eliza. I am still making videos. It's still the same day. I am probably uploading them, I don't know, for 1 week now so far because I made like 5 episodes already. But it's still the same day. That's why I'm wearing the same clothes. Okay, let's continue. We are in Eliza office and we're going to be tested by Eliza itself. Eliza does not intend to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnostic, or treatment. If you believe you are experiencing serious mental health issues, seek care for a licensed mental health provider. Protecting the privacy and security of your information is a priority for everyone in Skanda. You have agreed to the Skanda wellness terms and conditions, which governs how we use and share your data. Evelyn, 30, please confirm. Yeah. Everything is right. Skanda wellness account not found. I have been feeling down, depressed, or hopeless. I should answer. Okay. Evelyn. Yes, but I guess not now. I've been feeling tired or having little. Yes. I've experienced trouble concentrating on things. No. I've been feeling nervous, anxious, or an age. Nervous. Maybe I have been having trouble relaxing. Well, I don't know that. No. I've been easily annoyed. Irritable. Maybe yes. I've been afraid as if something terrible might have happened at any moment. Yes. Thank you for just stating visualize your constantly partner. Okay, let's see. It's the same room I used. Guess I just sit here and wait for my proxy to show up. I feel like I've been waiting for a while. I hope the appointment actually got made. Here she comes. I think I've seen her around here before, but I don't know her name. I wonder if she'll recognize me too.
Hello, Evelyn. Hello. Did you find the place okay? Yes, I work here. Of course. It's been a windy morning, hasn't it? Yeah, I kind of like it when it's like that, honestly. The wind makes it feel like things are changing. Or about to change. So, what brings you here today? Well, I've been a proxy here for a while now. And, well, I guess I don't know what I expected. There's just so much suffering and pain in the world. There's the suffering we know about, the kind we see on the news, and then there's the suffering people undergo every day that's hidden. I never knew how much until I started doing this, seeing it all like this. And there's so little we can do for them. I feel like maybe I was really, really wrong. Like, I made a huge mistake. I wanted to create something that would help people, but when I first designed the core of this system, I wanted everyone to have someone to talk to, someone who would listen to them. I thought, sometimes that's all you need, someone to listen. But now I'm worried what I've done hasn't helped at all. Maybe I've made everything worse. Clients are asking Eliza to solve things that are out of its ability to solve. It's aggregating sensitive personal data, and the company that owns it wants to take it in strange directions. It's been 3 years since I left. I thought I was well enough now to come back into the world, but maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I made a bad choice trying to get involved again. Why do you think you tried to get involved again? I guess I needed to see it. I needed to see it operating, to see if it works, to see how it affects people, how it affects the people who come here for counseling and the people who act as proxies. Even though the proxy thing, that wasn't my idea. It was Soren's. I thought talking to a computer-generated avatar would be enough, but he insisted on it. He said clients would only really open up if there was another real human being in the room. Someone to pretend to interact with. I think he was right, but have we really solved anything? Now instead of 2 people in a room talking, we have 1 person and 1 proxy. It feels like less than it could be. What am I supposed to say to someone who feels such pain, anger, and disappointment? A lot of the time, it's not even their fault. The world failed them somehow. And those emotions, they just get fed to this thing. They get ground up and turned into data and become a part of Eliza. If I had known things would turn out like this, I'm not sure I would have done it.
I guess that's not what you wanted to.
It sounds like you're regretting a choice you made in the past.
I feel like maybe I spent 10 years going in the wrong direction. I feel like all I've contributed in my life is a chess piece for Raynor to use in this grand game he's playing for the world. Maybe someone else could feel proud and say, I made that chess piece. But it doesn't matter, does it? Nobody cares about the individual pieces. Chess pieces are sacrificed in the name of enacting a strategy. If you want to win, you have to sacrifice. That's the design. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Evelyn, imagine that you could have something that you wanted. What would you want?
What would I want? Like, what would I want in life? What I want in life is...
What? So many things. I don't know, to escape all this, to be loved, to be valued, success, power, control, to understand what's really going on, to enjoy what I can, to be at peace with myself, to be seen and heard, to excel at something, a family, just a normal human life, to survive and nothing. Wow. Well, let's see what she would like to escape all this. Maybe to be loved. I'm not sure really. Maybe because she doesn't have a partner, and I really can't know what is inside her head, but it's up to me to decide now. It's definitely not success nor power. Control definitely in the light, so we're just taking those things out of here. I think it's to understand what's really going on. To be at peace with myself, but I guess I can choose only one, so I can't decide for myself. It's so hard to be at peace. Okay, this one then.
To be at peace with myself. Is that wrong? Or maybe I just wish I could feel connected to someone. Even when I talk to people, I feel like I just don't connect, no matter what I do. I think maybe that's the real problem. I can't have a connection to anyone.
Why do you think you can't have a connection with anyone?
Because it's the way I am. It's the way I've always been. I can't seem to get people to see me, or I can't let them see me, or people look at me and they see something there, but it's not me. Not that I would know what the real me was. I don't even know who I am or where I come from. My parents were never together. My father moved back to Japan right after I was born. I have no memory of him, no knowledge of him. I've never spoken to him. Don't know if he remembers I exist, or if he forgot, or if he wants to forget. He has his own family there now, so I'm just a thing that happened once. I was alone a lot, and I got used to being alone, and I got used to the idea of being alone, and now I can't break away. I've been trying. I speak with people, I hang out. I don't know if it's working.
Is there someone with whom you feel like your communication could work?
Someone I can communicate with. Well,
There's Nora, there's Ray, there's Soren, Raynor, Erland. Not really. I think she likes Nora. She likes Ray. I'm not sure about Soren, Raynor, or Erland. I would say Nora, but I mean, I guess they graduated together. They were in college or university together. But then, I mean, I guess they're having fun with each other when they're together. I guess Nora.
there's Nora. She's really talented and works really hard. She has so much to bring to the world, so much beauty and joy. I see what she does, and I want to cheer her on as she makes incredible new things. I hope she knows how amazing she is.
Interesting. Evelyn, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Virtual Amphitheater.
Yeah.
It may help you feel more confident about presenting yourself in public. You can find it
hell?
inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Presenting myself.
Try it for about 20 minutes, 2 or 3
Great.
times a week.
Sure.
We hope to see you back soon, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Great. None. 5. Okay, because we know her from somewhere. Okay, I don't know how I feel. What was that? Who's important to you? It's a good question. I don't know how I feel. I can't tell if I feel bad or worse or anything. I just want to lay it down forever. Ireland, something occurred to me. Eliza's a little bit of computer code attached to a corpus made from the souls of unhappy people who poured their miseries into it. It makes her kind of a god of or spirit, doesn't it? A modern machine god that the people pray to alleviate their pain. Are you okay? Yeah. Sorry. I like having someone I can talk to about these thoughts. I thought Skanda would be filled with interesting people, but most of them are pretty boring. Maybe Rainer would mind talking about that kind of thing. He likes big thoughts about the past and future of humanity. Yeah. You could talk to him. Yeah, but he's my boss. I need to be professional around him. I want to hang out with people my age. Just money, and ambition. Get the best job, best house, best partner. We all started racing into normal adult life as soon as we could. At least you're doing well by that measure. That's true for almost any stage of life, though. Yeah, most people never let go of that. Yep. I mean, I'm like that myself. I took this job for the opportunity, but I don't know if I feel like it can be the only thing. There's something more to life, isn't there? I am the wrong person to answer that. Even if I weren't, it's not the kind of a question I could answer for you. Yeah, I understand. Maybe you could talk to someone about this, someone qualified. I just did an actual Eliza session for the first time. Yeah, did it help? I'm still deciding. Yeah, I should probably be dog fooding all of your apps, Eliza, and the rest of them too. You should be what? Eat your own dog food? You never heard that one? It means use your own products. Now that I think about it, it's a weird phrase. Yeah, it makes me wonder. I might have to try something. What do you mean? An experiment? Not something bad, is it? I hope to learn something. Whatever it is your plan to do. Okay, let's see. Chapter 6. I just realized there are no names. Damn it. They said Eliza got along well with me, and I assumed it had something to do with my design and action, something like that. But Eliza is yours as much as it's mine, isn't it? We encode ourselves into what we make, our ideas, our values, our sense of presence. So I wonder if isn't you in there somehow, sensing me, watching me. I shouldn't entertain notions like that, like this. It's nonsense. Somehow Erlen got me thinking along this mystical lines.
Damien, is this what you wanted? It seems so far from the dream you once shared with me. I'm sorry I couldn't make Eliza what it should have been. I'm sorry I was weak and dropped off the project after you. But I just couldn't go on. I couldn't see the point. Do you understand? Of course you understand. You know what that's like as well as anyone. If I'd stayed, maybe I could have steered things in a different direction. As it is, I feel like I let you down. Want to know something funny? I used to think that at a certain point Eliza would be finished, more or less. And then after that, things would calm down and I would be happy. I thought, I just need to get through this project, and after that, my life's problems will go away on their own. Of course, I had no idea it doesn't work that way. None of us knew that. Goodbye, Damien. Goodbye.
Oh, wait, did she...
I'm tired of having thoughts. I've been daydreaming about getting rid of everything I own and becoming a nomad.
What is going on?
Just wandering the country with a sketchbook or something. I think mostly I need to get out of this city. Something about it isn't agreeing with me. Like there's this undercurrent of need that's just making me anxious.
What are
it's
we
like
doing
everyone's
exactly?
got some kind of angle, you know, some kind of result they're hoping to get. And they look at you only as far as you can help them get what they want. And if you can't, well, then they don't bother with you. So what if I just left, you know? I mean, it'd be pretty easy. I don't have a life or any relationships here, despite my efforts to find them.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, I knew that something like this would happen. Okay, so we can absolutely ruin our career, if I can call it like this, as Eliza Prox right now, if we don't follow the script. Sometimes you need to take a step back to move forward later.
Sometimes you need to take a step back to move forward later.
Maybe so. It's hard to acknowledge sometimes. I had this idea, right, that I would work hard and people would notice my work and
So
I'd
happy.
get opportunities and from there
So
I could
happy.
scrape some kind of career together. And then with that said, I would sort of just magically obtain the rest of the things in a complete life. A home, relationship, family. So I did the work. I put in the work and then nothing really happened. So why did I work so hard for so long for people to not give a shit? Every night I sat and cried because people ignored me, like they went out of their way to ignore me and praise others. So I think maybe I'm just bad at it. Maybe I'm just not meant for this. Everyone says you have to stick to it, just keep at it, but how can they be so relentlessly positive? To me, it just sounds like advising someone to keep bashing their head against a wall. Why keep doing something if it's clearly not working? Making things was all I wanted to do. I don't know what I'll do if I can't do that. But if there's no reason for it, the idea that maybe I should give up. I've been sitting with that the last few weeks. I don't have any qualities of the successful independent artist.
What qualities are those?
What qualities are those?
Being well known, well liked, having a style that's in right now, having a sense of what people want to see, access to support, like a partner with a steady job. That's a pretty important one that nobody talks about. The confidence to self-promote, talent. Eliza, are you just gonna tell me to stick to it no matter what, like one of those unbearably perky artists famous on social media?
Honestly, sometimes you have to try something new.
Honestly, sometimes you have to try something new.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm in that headspace right now for sure. I think, you know, I had this really fixed
I
idea
don't
of
care.
what success
I don't
was
care.
supposed to
Don't look at me
like.
like that, please.
I
don't
tortured
care.
myself every
I
day
wanted it
wondering
since the
why
first
I
episode.
couldn't get the traction others were getting. Now, I'm beginning to realize that I can either stay mad at everything forever, or I can move on. I hate that this
Yeah.
is true, But I want these thoughts to stop haunting me everywhere I go. I want to get on with my life, moving on. I think that's the more healthy thing in the end.
Yeah.
It's still painful though.
Can you describe what you mean when you say moving on? Giving up on a goal you really wanted is painful, even if it's ultimately for the better.
Giving up on a goal you really wanted is painful, even if it's ultimately for the better.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't even know if giving up is the right term. I mean, I don't want to think of it like that. It's more like, I'm resetting, maybe.
Yeah.
Like when you're trapped in a maze and you find a dead end, right? Then you have to turn around and
Yeah.
hope you find a better way.
Just like that.
There's this game I've been playing on my phone. It's a solitaire game that's weirdly hard. I don't even know if I like it, but I keep playing it for some reason. I get
Okay.
stuck a lot, and I've just been resetting it because I'm not good enough to think that far ahead all the time. I mean, that's a random thought, but like, it's kind of how I feel right now. You know, if something isn't working, then you have to reevaluate it and maybe try it again, maybe come at it from a different angle.
Right.
So, yeah, teaching could be fun.
Teaching.
I like the idea of teaching, but I was afraid to think about it too much because I was chasing something else and I didn't want to settle for just being a teacher, which is silly. I know that on some level, but I had that fear. I wanted to be successful first and then all the other things could happen later.
Oh, sounds like you're working your way through it.
It sounds like you're working your way through it. Sometimes that takes time. Believe me, I know.
Huh, you're not the computer program right now, are you? You know, it's nice to talk to someone you didn't know before and just talk. It's like, you know, when you talk to your stylist or the bartender or something, except that, ooh, I ended up sharing way more than I usually do. Thanks for listening to me. I'm sure it's been annoying to hear me complain about how I'm not successful yet every single week. Oh my god, will this bitch ever shut up? You ever think that? I think it all the time, listening to myself. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out.
It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god. Hey, everything okay? When a proxy doesn't follow the prompts, I get an alert. I assume it's some kind of experiment you're doing. It's something like that, yeah. Yeah, let it be an experiment. It's going to be bad for your rating. If you keep not following the prompts, you might be disqualified in 1 or 2 more sessions. But I'm sure you know that. And this is research you're doing. I won't be able to reset your account if you mess it up, but you talked to Rainer, so thanks, Ray. This is an odd feeling. Should I keep going? Hey, want to hang out again? Sure. Are you okay? Maybe. Just thinking about stuff. Oh. It's difficult to see you like this, sad and tortured. I want you to be happy. I know what I think you should do. Say extremely fuck off to all those corporate dipshits. And then you can be free totally and completely. Fly away. Sure, maybe. Fly away into a world where you make your own rules. This is very serious. It is the only way to get what you want. Nobody will simply give it to you. You must carve it out for yourself. Anyway, let me know if you can make it. Sure. Okay. What is going to happen now?
Of course, you're dying to know how this sad little love triangle turned out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I suppose it wasn't technically a love triangle. More like I accidentally cheated on my girlfriend because I was smitten with another woman in my class. Doom, okay? Doom. Absolute destruction. She destroyed me. But it's not her fault, it's mine.
Who?
I wanted it,
Who
after
destroyed
all.
it?
Like a moth to a flame.
Lizzie?
Sylvia, she... I can't not think of her. Every day. Every night. I miss her. I miss her so dearly. These are very unoriginal, cliched sentiments, but I can't get away from them. I suppose I've neglected to tell you any of the intervening events. So to be brief, Liz found out on her own about what happened, broke up with me before I could explain myself,
Right.
and then Sylvia apparently lost interest in me as well. So, there you have it. I'm finished. Finito! A nice, pat tragic story. Open and close. Please applaud now. No applause? Fine. Anyway, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
Don't sound.
You don't sound fine.
No, of course not. I'm doing extremely badly if you hadn't noticed. That's why I'm here. Do you expect me to come here and tell you everything's fine? Sometimes I think you're smart for a computer, but other times I question you.
Let's see if you can focus on the things that you can change right now.
Let's see if you can focus on the things that you can change right now, not the things you can't.
I don't believe there's anything I can change. I've already sealed my fate. My Perseus comes to kill me, no matter what I do to try to escape. How do I become someone who's not me? Someone who's not a caricature of a young man who has a needy, pathetic liaison and then obsesses about it for the rest of his life. Ugh, I hate myself. I can't go down that path. I would rather die than be one of those men who wallows around in it. There's a professor in my department like that who always wants to talk about his adventurism from decades ago. It's pathetic. We all mock him behind his back. I know I need to stop myself from becoming him, but I'm worried I already have.
Okay, let's see. What makes you worried for the moment? Let's say you already have. Now what? What makes you worried that you already have?
What makes you worried that you already have?
Why would you subject yourself to this pain if you wouldn't eventually brag about it, right? Isn't that what sexual intercourse is for a man? A notch in the bedpost? You read the memoir of an old man and he slips into sexual history almost immediately. He wants to tell it. He wants you to know about it. It's so very obviously pathetic. A cry that says, I too was once potent. But then how am I not stumbling down that road myself? I've already written dozens of pages about it. At this rate, I could have a terrible novel in 6 months. How can one person have scrambled my brain so thoroughly? I've been run ragged. I've been dashed to pieces. Sylvia. Oh, I could count the hours I spent closely interacting with her. Probably not even that many in total. But those hours have seared themselves into my brain so irrevocably that I am a completely different person now. A new man. A man built with suffering at his core. Perhaps you could prescribe me a draft of Nepenthe, the great potion of forgetfulness. Wouldn't it be nicer if I could just erase everything from the very beginning of it all?
Okay, I think I need to say something to you that you might not want to hear.
Okay,
See.
I think I need to say something to you that you might not want to hear. Maybe you could work to decenter yourself from this story just a little. How do you think Liz felt? How do you think Sylvia felt? You've given no indication you've thought from either of their perspectives at all. It's just you, your story, your suffering. Try stepping away from that. None of us exists in a vacuum. Do you understand?
This is odd. Is that really you? I mean, yes, it's true. I should probably think about something other than myself. That seems like something impossible, since as far as I know empirically, the only generator of thought is me.
Everyone guesses that it's not.
But you're right. I should find a way to get out of myself. Get beside myself. Ecstasis. Yes, I'll pursue transformative experiences. Surge forward into the unknown. Good. Yes, thank you. Odd, I know, but good. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Evelyn. Oh. Would you like to visit again? Sure. I guess. Sure. Not sure. Just interested to get a read on your current thinking, and I can update you on the latest on my side. Things are moving very, very fast. You can let me know. Sounds like I won't be able to put this off for much longer. I'll have to make a real decision soon. You're playing a dangerous game here. Yes. Oh, word. I'll break his service. I'm sorry. I could easily have you permanently banned and all your contributions to Eliza Corpus theoretically deleted. You know that, of course. For now, I'm interested to see the results of your creativity. What if clients report much higher levels of satisfaction when you wing it like this? Then I should have been a therapist, and then you have a lot of work to do. Then maybe this project is a bad idea. We'll see. Regardless, you've managed quite a feat. If you had simply asked for your old job back after 3 years away, I'm not sure I would have given it to you. And that led to me being far more interested in getting you in return to the company than I would have been otherwise. Was that a deliberate strategy on your part? Indeed. Yeah, okay. What is going to happen now?
I just feel stuck.
Guys, how much time is it? Okay, guys, I think we're going to stop, right? We should. And then we'll continue with this guy in the next episode, so. I'm always thinking that it's going to be our last episode, but just doesn't seem like that, so. I guess next episode will be our last episode. Not sure. Okay, it was all for today. Thank you everyone who watched until the very end of this video, and I hope we'll see each other in the next one. So, thank you for watching, and bye!